Okay, we are going into America's Thrift Store's grand opening in Knoxville. There is a huge line. Should have got here earlier, but I didn't because I had adulting things to do. So let's go in and check out this brand new store. Look how far the line goes back. Oy!
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, that's it. There you go. This is cool.
Okay, so that was the trip to America's Thrift Store in Knoxville, and I didn't get a whole lot of footage because there were so many people there. When I took my things out to the car, there was a nice gentleman that worked for America's Thrift Store, and his job was to make the bags for the toy wall. And the bags are my favorite thing. Not necessarily the toy wall, since I don't have kids anymore, but those bags are, I just love them. And I did get a few of them, so I'll show you those. But anyway, he said that at that point in time, and it was about 2.5 hours in, it was about 30 minutes before closing time, they had counted that they had 5,000 people go through the doors in that 3-hour VIP grand opening event. 5,000 people. So it was a big event with a lot of people. So, you know, I got as much footage as I could, but it was pretty crowded and kind of frenzied. You know, I got up to the front and I was looking at everything that I put in the basket, what I'm about to show you now, and I'm like, I don't even know what happened. I like blacked out and was just throwing things in the basket. And I had planned to get some things for some upcycles and projects for spring and, you know, summer, but I really didn't find a whole lot that I wanted to upcycle. So I just got things for the booth a little bit, but actually more for my basement apartment. It is, or my basement tiny home, excuse me. That's what I'm calling it. I don't want to call it an apartment. And, you know, it's, the basement is, I mean, I can see that it's going to happen. You know, we're getting very close. The shop outside is finished, so we can move the car that's in my basement out to the shop and then start cleaning it out and start remodeling. So like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm very, very excited about starting on my basement tiny home. Okay, so completely, I just got completely off track. We are going to do the thrift haul for from the America's Thrift Store last night. The prices were excellent, really, really reasonable. And I was very surprised about that. And if I had not had a budget, I probably would have put more stuff in my basket. But like I said, I blacked out and I don't know exactly what happened. So let's get started with the thrift haul. Okay, everything's still in bags. So I'm just gonna pull a bag up and we're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna share that with you. And like I said, a lot of these things are just for me, but some of them will go inside the booth. So first thing is the Reader's Digest books. They were priced for five Reader's Digest for $1.50. And I got one just because, I mean, it's pink and it's got butterflies, y'all. Butterflies and flowers. So, yes, I only got one this time around, but I will remember that for next time because Reader's Digest books are excellent for stacking and elevating things in your vignettes and adding a little bit of color to vignettes. The next thing I got is also for me. I want to start collecting old Bibles, and this one was $2, so you can see that there, and you can see the pages taped together. It is well loved, and so you can see like the writing in here is 1953, 1954, and 1955 and 56. So I'm not sure exactly what those, but that's handwritten. And I thought I saw a date in here, but so they've have their little things that they've taped in here and their little notes. And yeah, so this is going to be a new collection, and I'm super excited to find old Bibles like that. And while I was there, I got to meet a very nice lady named Cindy, who has an antique booth in Sweetwater, Tennessee. So it's on my field trip list now to go to Sweetwater, Tennessee. And she has a booth there, and I can't remember the name of the store, but I'm gonna look it up. That she does botanicals and gardening and things. She found some great books, and so we met, you know, in the book aisle, and I told her about my hymn scrolls, and she handed me this one, and we really liked it because it has really great lettering and coloring. So this one was really pretty, and I think that the date that I saw in this one was 1942. So this hymnal is from 1942, and it's really, really pretty. Okay, and I like little glass jars for the kitchen. I don't really like to do like plastic. So I got these little jars. I think they'll be perfect for little salad dressings, or, you know, if I make condiments or something like that. So those are also for me. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is for me. Okay, next bag. These are some things from the bag wall. Like I said, bag wall is my favorite. Could have bought a lot more, but I didn't. And I'm really proud of myself for using some constraint and not getting all the little things. Okay. Now that being said, I got a bag of wooden spoons, and this was $1.99 for the wooden spoon. And last night at the VIP event, they gave us a 30% off, no, a 20% off coupon of any purchase over $30. So it was really good to have that coupon to use. So these bag of wooden spoons, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in here. So there's that. Okay, so I'm at the age where Holly Hobby was my thing. That was my jam back in the day. Had the room, had the lunchbox with the thermos, and I can remember these glasses from my childhood as well. And this is Daisy, and it's got her and her little kittens. And it says, "Open your heart and friendship will follow." And I got 2 of these little glasses. And so they're gonna go in my kitchen for little juice glasses. I just thought they were just adorable. Adorable. You can hear my dog barking at something. God only knows what it is. Okay, next bag. Okay, next bag. Ooh, more bag wall stuff. Like I said, there was constraint, not a whole lot of constraint, but there was some constraint. And the constraint that I showed made me proud. Y'all, look at that. It is a baby silver teapot, and the creamer and the sugar bowl. Look at that real close so you can see that. And I told my mom that I was going to paint it. I mean, leave a little bit of the silver detail and paint it and put a flower on it. And I think that she might have, if she could have, she would have fallen out on the floor. She couldn't believe that I was going to paint this. But I think that I'm going to paint it. And it's going, that one's actually going in the booth. So, that one's not for me. Okay. Bag wall. Candles. So I have a honeycomb. We have a twirly one. And we have just a pink and two pink ones. I don't need the red one. Red's not my thing. But I love these other ones. And I just like to put these in like a little pitcher to display. I don't really use them. My older daughter actually set our bathroom on fire when she was 6 years old. So I don't like candles in the house. I only use fake candles or use real candles as decoration because, you know, it kind of traumatized me. So not going to have real candles. I mean, I don't have kids anymore, but I do have a crazy dog, so it could still happen. The next bag wall thing is a bag o' brass. And there is a candle holder here and then two bells. Now this bell, I'm probably going to keep this one. It has a little bird on it. I am going to have to look it up and see if it's something fancy. But it has a little bird and maybe an egret, but I'll have to look it up and see. But I just thought that was really, really cool. Bag o' brass. These are just adorable. And I'll use these for crafting, I think. And they're just little white birds and they have like a little clip on the bottom of them. And so those will go into crafting downstairs. I have some Easter things, spring things that I want to do with those. Okay, it's Mary and baby Joseph. Baby Jesus. There is a donkey, and the best part is a little sheep. I haven't Google Lens this to see like what brand it is or anything like that, but I will do that. But it really was the sheep for me. But this just is so cute. So that will go in the booth come Christmas time. Okay, next I got one Peter Rabbit bowl for Easter for the booth, and that'll go straight into the booth. Running out of room. And then these Currier and Ives. Well, it says reproductions from Currier and Ives. So this is the marking on the back. And I did look it up. Okay, I paid $2.99 and I looked them up, and these plates were going for $24.99 online. And I think they're just beautiful. Pretty colors. And although they're like, it says frozen up on it, the colors are light, so they'll go in the booth now. Okay, next. Okay, so hardback books were $2. So I got this one, and these I take apart and I frame the pictures in them. And it's, you know, that's a good idea for resale or for your home, is to take the pictures in these coffee table books and frame them for your home. And they're just, these are ships and coastal, and I think they're beautiful. And so that's that. I got more drawing paper, and I like to put transfers on these and then put them in frames, or I actually print a picture on these and then put them in frames. It kind of elevates it a little bit. It makes it look like, you know, fancy, or maybe I'm just telling myself that, but I do like to do that. I got another Scrabble game, and so for the fluff and stuff section, I have all the Scrabble tiles. So I have more boards, or whatever they're called, and more Scrabble tiles. I don't really need the tiles right now, but I do need a restock on those. And now, when we were in Pinehurst visiting family, we went to my great aunt's most favorite thrift store, and I found these prints there, and I tucked them behind bigger prints, so the next time I go visit, then they'll still be there, maybe, then and then I could get them then, because they have like a sliding scale, so they would have been cheaper when I got there the next time if they were still there. Well, I actually found them for a lot cheaper at the America's Thrift Stores last night. So I'm trying not to get a glare on that. There we go. So it's a beautiful cottage print, and in the thrift store in Pinehurst, the frames were painted black, and so these are actually still the gold color. And so those are going to be for my house, my basement tiny house. They're the perfect colors. This one's going to go for the booth, and I thought it was so pretty. It's water wheel. It does have duct tape on the back, so I'll have to do some paper over that, but that print, and this one was $1.99, and I thought that was really pretty. Okay, also for the basement tiny house is this, and it's just a hunk of wood with the hooks on it. And I'm probably not going to do anything to it. I might put a flower smack dab in the middle of it, but I just thought this was so pretty. And this was $3.99. This big hunk of wood with the old brass hooks. Okay. So the last thing that I want to show you, you might have seen it in the video of walking through the store a little bit. I had, I don't know how many people tell me, oh my goodness, like, I wish I had found that, and that kind of thing. And I was super excited to find it. And it will go over, we're going to do a faux fireplace in my basement tiny home, and this is going to go over it. We are doing, the kitchen's going to be butcher block, counters, and then we have a black stone sink and brass fixtures and sage green cabinets and some open shelving. And this will be perfect because the faux fireplace will be across the room, so it'll be perfect to take those colors across the room. So I hope I can get all of it in the thing. It's so heavy. So it is an Audubon print of Carolina parrots, and it is super heavy. It is professionally framed by somebody, and yes, and this was $24.99. And so there you go. That, I just thought it was beautiful, and I think it's going to be perfect for the basement tiny home over the fireplace. and it's the perfect colors. It's got some greens and it's got a little bit of the blacks in it and a tiny bit of yellow, and it's going to be absolutely perfect. And I'm super, super excited about that. Yes. Yeah. Carolina Parrot and a bunch of other Latin words that I don't understand. So that is the thrift haul from the America's Thrift Stores VIP night. Had a lot of fun, and I will be going back to that store. The furniture section was very small, but the home decor was fairly large, several rows of it, and the bag wall. Love the bag wall. So I will be going back because of the good fair prices there. So that is everything from our adventure at America's Thrift Store in Knoxville, Tennessee. And yeah, if you like this video, if you want to see more DIYs, thrift flips, upcycles, some booth work, give me a like, follow, subscribe, all of those things. And this is Kristen signing out for the Fifth Sparrow No More. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day.